Welcome to Fear Not, Yoga with Claire Hartley. The Sanskrit word for focus is dharana. And I do believe it's probably the most important thing that we can first cultivate. The first 10 or 20 years of your practice is just it's just learning how to focus. Yeah. And then refocus, and then come back to the mat and do it again. If you just have a moment and ponder how much your day is spent trying to focus, popping up, doing something else. A lot of us work at home now. A lot of us have different circumstances where our work occurs. And even if you have a sort of traditional job where you go in and you sit at a desk in an office, actually that might be even the work. I remember doing that. That's when I actually focused the least amount. I literally looked for things to do other than the things I was supposed to be doing. There was something so torturous about it for me, but that was my path. But Dharana, one pointed focus. So the yoga, the 8 limbs is Dharana, that pointed focus. Then there's Dhyana, which is the meditation. So we take our focus, we place it in one point, and that becomes meditation when we can have a sustained, uninterrupted focus. And that if we do that long enough, with enough attention, and as the Yoga Sutras tell us, on the feeling of union, one-ness, spirit, God, fullness, if we do that for long enough, then we will experience what's known as samadhi, right? Which is a pure merging with the universal consciousness, right? A holding of ourselves, our physical self, and our spirit. I mean, it's very hard to describe. I don't know. I know moments of it, right? It's the Tao that can be named as not the Tao, right? And so then back on our mat, we do this over and over and over again. That's what we will do today. So we'll bring our mind. You may have come in, now we come in different states. You may have come in a mind that is very focused on something else or very jumpy. You may come in a mind this morning that's dull, right? Just sort of feeling heavy, not quite sure where I am and foggy, right? If you're lucky, you might come in sort of this middle ground where you've got some energy running through your body, right? But you've got enough solidity in you that you can focus today. Doesn't matter. It'll all happen through the process. Let's take our palms to prayer. So that's where practice comes in, and that's why this is yoga practice. We don't do yoga, we practice. We practice bringing our attention back over and over and over again. That is it. That's the secret to living a happy, fulfilling existence. So lift the chest, drop your shoulders down, widen your collarbones, soften your face. And then refocus again on the quality of your breath. You can begin to observe it. Begin this witness conscious state. Is it short? Is it ragged? Is it broad? Is it full? Does it get stuck somewhere in the throat or the belly? Can you move the rib cage? And can you feel the diaphragm fully moving freely up and down? Let's inhale a breath. And exhale, bow into the inner teacher. So then before we begin, this is resetting ourselves into what the purpose of the focus is as we bow in. Towards self-realization, towards awakening to the bigger picture. And inhale, let's lift the chin, release the arms, open the eyes. Let's start with our wrists. Come up, tuck your toes, bring your knees together. Sit on your heels. Bring your palms back and bring the palms to the floor so the fingers point towards the knees. Palms are flat on the ground. Straighten those arms. If the arms are straight, you can plug in that wrist area to the ground. You can rock. Just 10 times. If you have strong wrists, then you can start to load a little weight up. Right? You can press down a little more. That would be the next stage. And then exhale, release, and let's just squeeze those fingers and circle the wrist for a moment in a fist. And then take the top of the hand on the ground. Bring it close to your knees to start with. You can always bring it back further if you have an ability to that. So straighten the arms, rotate the biceps towards me. So rotate the biceps towards the front of, yes, there you go. Now press down those fingers. Try and get the back of the hand. Maybe you don't rock, right? If your arms are not straight, don't do the rocking. There you go. All is coming. Practice, practice. And take that little rock, those of you that do have really straight arms. Let the breath move through you. Refocus on the sensation. Right, take note which wrist is weaker than the other. Right? Know that that's your dominant hand. And then exhale, release, come up, and take a little swirl of those wrists, circle them around. And then let's do the one where we now take the fingers to face each other, and then turn the fingers to face to the knees. Right? And then once again, push down through the heel of the hand 10 times, rock back. 2, 3, 4, 5, straight arms, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10. Come up. One more time. We've got one last one. Hands down, palms flat, facing forward. Fingers facing forward, rotate the inner arms forward, and then keeping the arms straight, rock forward now. Really punch that heel of the hand into the earth as you rock. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, 10. And from here, cross your shins behind you, come all the way back. Behind your feet, come lay down, hug your knees into your chest. Inhale the breath. Open the mouth, exhale. Yeah. Bring the sounded breath, the Ujjayi Pranayama, deeper in. Inhale the breath. Exhale. One more of these. Inhale. Exhale. Drop your knees to the left. Simple twist. Open up the back. Open up the hips. Get the hips heavy. Relax your jaw. Yes, if you arrive late, you see that's the problem, is you have to get to the front of the class. Deep in. And exhale. Let's inhale. Use your navel to come up. Hug the belly in, other side. Bring those knees up. And exhale to the other side. Reach out through the opposing arm, the left arm. Good. Maybe use your hands as a little counterweight on those thighs. Drop the tailbone down. Drop the top sit bone down. Inhale. And open the mouth again. Exhale. Okay. Inhale. Take yourself up. Hug your knees into your chest. Apanasana, feet together. Good, and then just bring your feet to the earth. And then keep the knees together, hollow body. So take your shoulder heads up off the floor. Hollow out the navel. So shoulders up. And really squeeze the abdominal wall down, and then lift your toes off the earth just a little. If you cannot keep your lower back pinned, you can take your knees closer to your chest. Otherwise, stay here. Good, so just holding, keeping it steady, a real deep isometrical abdominal wall, hollow. Maybe firm those glutes, 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, release down, just look over one shoulder, stretch the neck. Come back to center, exhale, look over the other shoulder. Let's take one more. Take your feet down first, feet together. Exhale, take yourself up, shoulders up. Hug the navel down, firm the glutes, take your toes off the earth. Hold steady. Good, just go into that feeling. So we are releasing resistance and bringing our interest at the top of the list. Another moment. Inhale and exhale. Hug the knees in again. And look over one shoulder, stretch the neck. And look over the shoulder, exhale. We're going to walk backwards and forwards until we find our way up into a forward fold. So malasana. Squat pose, and then try not to use your hands. See if you can come all the way up, and then take that forward fold. Separate the feet hip distance apart. That's it. Bend the knees. Bend the knees deeply to begin with. Nice deep bend so you got weight in the heels. Parallel the feet towards each, not together, but parallel the outside edges of the feet. That's it. Lift the arches and spread well the surface of the foot. Be interested in how much of your foot you can dive into the earth, that you can spread. Take the toe mound, especially the big toe mound, down. And with your knees bent, also the heel. Inhale. Let's take another moment here. Open the mouth. And with your fingers released to the floor, walk your feet together. Come up on your fingertips. Lift the chest halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. And fold, Uttanasana. Exhale, hollow out that navel. Let's do that again. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. And fold, exhale. You'll take it one more time. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. And fold, exhale. Inhale, take the arms up, sweep up. Gaze up. Palms to prayer. Exhale. Samastitihi. So gaze at your fingertips. So we must have a moment here with the ego and tell him what's going on. And we ask that we focus on focusing. That we find our way over and over again into a state of Dharana so that meditation may take place. And that we have a realization of our oneness. Inhale. Release the arms. Exhale. Arms up. Inhale. Glide them up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale. Fold. Uttanasana. Again, draw up that navel. You'll go a little deeper. You'll help the lower back. Lift up on your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. Step back. Soften the eyes. Come to plank pose. One breath. Inhale in plank. Drop the knees down. Exhale. Pull your chest forward through the hands to the earth. Inhale, baby cobra. Draw your chest forward. Bring your shoulder blades together and firm the buttock. Exhale, release a little bit. Hug up the bottom rib as you exhale. Take it back. Downward facing dog. Separate the feet hip distance and put a little gaze in between the feet. Spread out well the surface of your hand and bring more attention through the fingers, less in the heel of the hand. Gain space. So take your hips up. Yes, good. Separate, nice. The rib cage. Make the ribs, the intercostal muscles, have them, keep having them stretch. Keep going. That's it. Side of the armpit stretch. Inhale. Exhale, look forward. Step up to the front of the mat. Bring your feet together as you come up. Inhale, lift the chest. Look up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, send the arms up. Gaze up. Palms to prayer. Exhale, refocusing on focus. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Draw that navel up. Inhale, look up on those fingertips. Step back. Take your plank pose. Let's go to the ground again. As you exhale, lower down. Pull your palms back. Keep the belly engaged. Inhale, baby cobra. Press down through the tops of the feet. Press down through the tops of the feet. Get the ankles down. Exhale, release a little bit. Hug up your bottom rib to come to down dog. Start to bring that hollow body experience up in those transitions from your up dog to your down dog. So stop the shoulders or the wrists having to do all that work of holding the hips up. We start to take focus into the body so that we move in an intelligent manner. One more breath. On your next exhale, look forward, step or float the feet up to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, long breath to reach ourselves up. We'll come straight back down. As you exhale, exhale all the way down. Fold over the legs. Inhale, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, step or float back. Take it back, bend those elbows if you jump. Take it to the earth or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. As you exhale, bottom rib in first as you come over the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale in your dog pose, take your forearm to the earth. Take your elbows down, dolphin pose. Interlace your fingers into a fist. Bring those elbows so that they're no wider than your armpits. And then start to walk your feet in. And get a little more of that inverted V position with those forearms down. Press the L, it's the ulna bone. That's the bone that's connected to your little finger. Yeah. And see if you can load up a little more weight on those forearms, on that ulna bone, and lift your tailbone higher. One more breath. Inhale. Drop the knees to the ground. Exhale, come to child's pose. Walk your hands out. Draw a lot of length from the tailbone out through the fingers. And then Parshva Adho Mukha Virasana. Lift the chest, walk over to the right side. Lift the chest, walk over to the right side. So sideways child's pose. Good. And then replant that left sit bone to the earth. Inhale. Yeah. Exhale. Extend the rib cage. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the chest. Walk through center. Go to the other side. Draw the navel up and take your chest, your arms over to the left. Bring them all the way over. Drop your hip down. Drop the arms. Extend them out. Soften your face and repin the right hip down. So in a little more of the static postures, there's still the same amount of awareness, and we can actually bring even more attention to the breath. The Dharana experience through the Ujjayi pranayama. Inhale. And exhale, take the chest forward, stretch out through those arms, spread the fingers here. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Lift up. Take 3 breaths. Engage your quadricep muscles. Make those thigh muscles really firmed up into the bone. And take those kneecaps up. Good. And then press the heels down. One more breath. Let's take you a little wider now. Just a little. Yeah. Inhale. Look forward. Exhale. Step or float the feet up. Right. So you bring some heat to the body now. Up on your fingertips. Exhale. Fold in. Inhale. Send the arms up. Urdhva Hastasana. Overhead. Palms to prayer. Exhale at those fingertips. Find the focus. Bend the knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold over the legs. Inhale, take it on your fingertips. Exhale, step back or float back. Cobra or your upward facing dog as you lower through the chaturanga. Your downward facing dog. Take your right foot forward. Virabhadrasana 1. Plant those feet. Feel that pleasure of being able to rise up off the earth in this way. Exhale when you're ready. Take it through and down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Yeah. Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Step the left foot forward. Bring it over to the left. Take that back heel to the earth. Inhale, fire up the navel before you come up. Strong navel in, long breath to rise, and then a long breath to come down. So no matter what's happening in our lives, when we feel like we cannot pick ourselves up, we can always get to the mat and pick ourselves up in a warrior 1 through a sun salute. Yeah. Begins to change the way that we look at what's happening. Maybe I can pick myself up. Maybe I can move through this moment with some grace. One more breath in that dog pose. Inhale. As you exhale, look forward. Step or float the feet up. Feet together. Inhale, lift the chest. Look up. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana. Knees bent. Up to stand. Exhale. Lift, palms to prayer. Again, inhale, feet together. Press down through the heels strongly. Exhale, forward fold over the legs. Inhale on those fingertips. Step back or float back. Move it through. Elbows back. Chaturanga. Otherwise, you just come to the earth. You can slow this process down. Down dog, right side, warrior 1. Okay. You can go at half the speed that I'm calling it out. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Keep the face soft. There's the lead practice. This is what this is. And then there's the personal practice, which you have to take care of. That side of the equation. Left foot forward. Right? But that means more attention. More Dharana. Arms up. Exhale. Take it down when you're ready. Chaturanga Dandasana. We'll meet in our downward facing dog or maybe child's pose. Okay, put on that resting yoga face. Yes. That's it. Let it go. Deep breath. Look forward. Exhale. Step or float the feet up to the front of the mat. Inhale. Lift the chest. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Bend the knees. Sit low. Come up to stand. Exhale. Palms to prayer. Inhale. Bend the knees. Utkatasana. Forward fold. Exhale. Good. Keep it moving. Sun salute. B again. This track I'm playing right now is Krista Gardner. She did the last teacher training that we did, right side, warrior 1. And this track was influenced by her experience here at Rising Lotus and through teacher training. So we will do 2 more. Her name is Krista Gardner. Yeah, it's a beautiful song. We'll do our sun salutes to this beauty. Three breaths in your dog. And then you'll come to the front and take one last round, otherwise you're resting. Let's meet in our dog pose, down dog. Right side, warrior two. Turn the palms to face the ceiling. Straighten both legs, bring the arms up, over the head. Bend, exhale. Good, 3 more, just like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Hold steady, warrior two, 5 breaths. One more breath, inhale. Take it down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Left side, warrior two. Turn your palms to face up. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bend. Inhale up, good. 3 more. Exhale, bend. That was beautiful, Crystal. Inhale up. She's gonna hear it. Exhale. Good, let's take 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good, bend. Exhale, warrior two, hold steady. 5 breaths. Good, lift your waist a little. Inhale. Exhale, arms down, bring it through. Chaturanga Dandasana. Good. So we'll keep refocusing on our focus, right? On our Dharana, on our purpose here. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a breath, and we'll move Uttita Trikonasana, right side. Take the right foot forward. Perhaps take your block to the floor on the outside edge of your right foot. Oh, they're so far away, those blocks. Yeah, go wide. Bring that front heel, align it with the arch of your back foot. Turn your back toes in. So let me just say again, there is the lead practice. Here I am giving you instruction. Then you have to integrate that into the personal practice of what's happening on the mat, which means cultivating again that dharana and the tapas, the heat, the enthusiasm, the interest, the curious space within. Keep firming that front thigh muscle up, rotate the inner thigh outward a little more. And then separate your shoulder blades apart, bring them wide for 2 more. Yeah. Take your hand to your hip, Ardha Chandrasana, bend the front knee, walk forward, bend deep, reach that left leg up. So you're gonna flex the left foot, turn the left toe slightly towards the floor. See if you can take the left heel slightly higher than the left hip. Extend the arms apart. So the shape becomes the container with which we experiment with our focus. That's its purpose. Any bind you'd like, go ahead. Perhaps the full moon. Last inhale. So warrior two, bend deeply, really deep, go slow, go wide, find your way back, Virabhadrasana 2. Drive your left thigh bone into the left heel. Bend slightly deeper, go down, reverse, right arm up, inhale. Utthita Parshvakonasana, exhale, bring the arm on the outside edge of that front foot, extend the arms apart. Then refocus on your back foot, then top arm over the ear, exhale. Yeah. Wind the belly button up to the ceiling. Rotate the waistband upward. There you go. You know where it's to go. Good. So see if you can drive your focus a little into your legs. That front foot forward. One more breath. Let's stay that. Keep that. Come up. Warrior 2. Good. Take the arms down to the floor and then take your dolphin pose again. So bring them all the way down to the front. Bring the forearms to the earth. Interlace your fingers into a fist. Good, and walk up again. Walk those legs up. As you walk up, keep the head off the ground in the dolphin. Bring your shoulder blades through the chest. Bring the tailbone up high. So keep the head soft. Yeah, really soft. Yes, expand those ribs. That's it. Expand those ribs. Bring the tailbone up. Walk up a little more maybe. One more breath. Inhale. So 3 to 4 breaths to recover from this, either through your dog pose or your child's pose. That's 1. That's 2 to release. Last breath. When you're ready, making your way through downward facing dog, and then Utthita Trikonasana on your left side. Step your left foot forward through the hands. Turn your back toes in. Take your block on the outside edge of your front foot or your fingertips to the earth. Yeah. This is a straight leg pose. Yeah. While that might seem sort of obvious, that does require a consistent checking in of those thighs to draw them up. Bring this back here. Yeah, and slightly. Yes, there you go. That's about right. Okay. There we go. Tailbone, draw it in. Let's bring it in. There. Good. Open those arms. Good. Get the shoulder blades wide. Give yourself some space. Drop the world off those shoulders. You are no longer responsible for holding it up by yourself. And in fact, you never were. So let it go. Wind the belly button up to the ceiling. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Take your right hand on the hip. Look forward. Bend the front knee. Walk up. Walk up. Take your fingertips a little out in front of your shoulder. Inhale as you send the right leg up, flex the right foot. Turn the right toes slightly towards the floor. Engage that left thigh. Again, a straight leg posture. Pouring our attention into the shape of the posture. Filling it up with enthusiasm and energy. Yeah. So that we come alive, that we reawaken to this now. Maybe bend the knee. Maybe grab the foot. Otherwise, we'll stay here for 2 or 3 more breaths. Yeah. Yes, holding ourselves in space. One more inhale. To release, bend the front knee. Go deep, go wide. Take that right leg way back. Good, nice release, beautiful. Arms up, steady warrior 2. Bend the front knee, right? So in yoga we commit. When we bend, we bend. When we straighten, we straighten. Reverse, take the left arm up. Reach the right arm down the back leg. Utthita Parshvakonasana. Exhale, extend out. Take the waist long, bring the hand down on the outside edge of that front foot. Take the right arm up. So, as you bring the top arm over the ear, go to your back leg, press down, and then reintegrate the left heel into the floor. to bring some buoyancy into the legs. Nice. That's it. Yes, wrap the tricep around. Wrap it around. Relax your face. Draw the belly in. One more breath. Warrior 2, inhale. And let's go once again, dolphin pose. As you exhale, bring the forearms down. Now try, if some of you can bring your palms flat on the ground instead of interlacing your fingers. Just draw those elbows down. Press down through the wrists. Press down through the thumb, the first finger. And then take your dolphin from here. So rotate the inner arm down and move the shoulder blades a little deeper onto your back. Yeah. And certainly you can bring the legs up if you want. Yeah. Otherwise, just walk forward and hold steady here. Yeah. Last breath. Inhale. Good. So 5 breaths to take a recovery, either in child's pose or downward facing dog. You can let it go when you're ready. Good. Bring the breath in strongly through the rib cage. So the rib cage changes shape as you breathe. Maybe reach the arms out now. Stretch the side waist. Give yourself a lot of space here. Inhale, spread the fingers, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Exhale. So bring it to plank pose. Take the top of a push-up. Bring some of that super plank feeling into it. So you're going to press the floor away. Yes, press the floor away. Take that belly, draw it up, firm the thighs. Press through your fingertips. Now either stay here or bring the right leg up behind you. Go in stages. Either stay here or take your knee to the nose. And then stay in plank and take the leg back. And see if you can do that 3 more times. Otherwise, you're staying in plank or resting. 2. That's it. 3. 1 more. Good. And then, as you take the leg up, Ekapada Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take the 3-paw down dog. Leg split with the right leg up. 1 leg up. Roll open. Take the chest through. Let's go to the 3-pawed back bend. Wild thing. Take the arm down. Reach through that left arm. Look over the left fingertips. Draw weight up into your tailbone. Right, firm the buttocks. Take 2 more breaths. Inhale. Come around. Take the leg up. Step it through. Come to warrior 1. All the way up. Take your back heel down. Reach the arms up. Bring the arms behind you. Interlace your fingers into a fist. Lift the chest and let's humble the warrior. Exhale, chest down the inner thigh. So the back leg is straight. So straighten it. And that means it has to come by connecting the back heel down. The leg straightens because there's an anchor somewhere, a little easier to do that. Good. Lift the fist perhaps a little more up to the ceiling and let your head really go. Nice, yogis. Beautiful. Come up. Warrior 1, 1 breath. Side arm balance. Take your left hand down a little out in front. Vashisthasana on the left hand. Rotate on the outside edge of your left foot. Stack your feet. Draw the tailbone in. Maybe drop your top hip forward. If anybody wants to grab the foot in the extended posture, you can bend the right knee into the chest, grab yogic toe lock, and bring the leg up to the ceiling. We'll take 1 more breath, and we'll all lift the right leg up and step it through for crescent pose. Bring it all the way up. Drive the heel into the ground to help you come up into your crescent. Draw the belly in. Good. Put some of the hollow body in here. Draw the hollow body in. Take your chest forward, level with the ground for Vira 3. From here, pick up your back heel. Yeah. Virabhadrasana 3. Good. And now if those arms are not good out front, just bring the palms to prayer. Yes. Otherwise, 2 more breaths, trying to get the chest and the leg level with the floor. Inhale. Step back, crescent pose. 1 breath. Twist. As you exhale, bring the left elbow outside edge of that right thigh. Hook it in. Yeah. Good. You're going to take your knee a little outward into the arm, right? That has to come from there. Good. Reinvigorate the back leg. Maybe arms apart, but see if you can find the turn at the waistband, right? So that we are contracting one side of the obliques to help that, extending the other. So you got to go that way. Not arm, this arm up. This arm up. This arm down. Yes. Take it down, straighten the front leg for a moment. A Parshvottanasana variation. Yeah, you can bring your back heel up a little. Ha. Beautiful. So we'll finish the sequence in a standing split. You'll bend your right knee, lift your left leg, and it'll either be standing split. If some of you want to come to handstand kick, you can kick up and bend the other knee into the chest. We've been working on remembering that the heel of the hand is the accelerator for a handstand, and the fingertips are the brake. So you could kick up and really push your fingertips into the ground to help that sense of braking. Right? So that you don't feel like you've gone too far. You can press up, kick up, draw your belly in, and push those fingertips, squeeze them into the earth. Otherwise, your standing split is here. You've got 1 more breath. Nice ajna. Inhale. Exhale, bring the feet to the front of the mat. Separate the feet, hip distance. Grab the big toes, first 2 fingers and thumb. Pada Gustasana, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, fold, bend your elbows. Yeah. So try and get a balanced leg here. So we'll start with the feet in your Pada Gustasana. Press your big toe mound down into the earth. Lift the arch of the foot up. Now once the arch is lifted, draw the outer shins towards each other. Arch lifts, outer shins in. Take your inner thighs out and your outer thighs in. Take your inner thighs out and back. Hug your outer thighs in. Good. So that's very specific work for the leg. And then bring some weight into the toe mounds. Don't bring it all on the heel. There you go. Nice. Inhale, lift the chest, look up. Good. Release the hands. Heel toe the feet towards each other. Come off your heels, go high on the tippy toes. Plant your palms, Bakasana, palms down. Now remember the hollow body shape. So as you bring your knees to the upper arms, a little bit on the outside, make the shape of that hollow body that we did at the beginning to balanced. Good. Lift your chin, look up. Get your knees as high as you can, that will help. Good, 1 more breath. Inhale. When you're ready, step it back to downward facing dog. So actually the way to do it, because this is actually harder, is to get your feet up and your hands down. So your feet on a block, just on 1 block. Right. Take it back. Yes, there you go, because your hips are higher. Good. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Plank pose, top of a push-up. Hug the belly in. Now, this might be it. This is a great place to strengthen everything. You can stay here, draw the navel up. Otherwise, take your left leg up. Try not to let the navel fall out of the body as the leg goes up. 4 times, knee to the nose. Exhale. Send it back. Exhale. Send it back. Exhale. Send it back. So last time, exhale, draw it forward. Take the leg up, down dog split, lift the leg in the air behind you. Extend out through both sets of fingertips. Open the hip, bend the knee, and step the foot behind you. Come to that 3-point back bend. Draw the navel up. How is that breath? How's your focus? Is there a sense of circular breath moving slightly through? So there's no stopping or starting. The breath, the movement, the breath, they all become one. Soften the gaze to that right arm. Inhale. Exhale, come all the way around. Lift the leg up high. Bring it through. Come to your warrior one as you exhale. Take the arms up. Bring the arms behind you. Interlace your fingers. Opposite thumb on top. Lift the chest and we humble the warrior. Exhale, lay the chest down the inner thigh. Let your head go. Slow it down. Encourage that heat. Yeah, it's your gold. Right, you've worked for that. Yeah. It's good stuff. Good currency. Squeeze your shoulder blades together a little more and see if you can lift the fist a little higher. Bend. Good. Inhale, come up, warrior one. Side arm balance, Vashisthasana, with the right arm coming forward. Bring the right arm down, bring it a little bit in front of your foot. Rotate on the outside edge of your right foot. You can either keep the leg as a kickstand, you can stack the foot, right? Or you can grab the toe and reach the leg up in the extended version. Yeah. Good. Huh?
Starting a second school.
Oh no. One more breath. Everybody lift the top leg up. Swing it through. Exhale all the way through. Draw the navel in. Inhale, come up, crescent pose. One steady breath and then to twist. Exhale, reach the right arm forward. Hook the outer right arm on that left thigh. Be mindful that you don't contract the rib cage, the front part of the rib cage. So keep extending that front of the part of the rib cage and then turn on the axis there of the navel. Nice. Beautiful, guys. So there's still deep intention, especially in the exhales. Moving deeper into our Dharana, practicing the focus. And that's why it's a practice. Very few of us actually perfect it consistently. Another breath. Exhale. Inhale over that front leg, straighten the front leg for a Parsvattanasana variation. You can bring the back foot up a little bit. Drop the head, firm the thighs towards each other. Head down, yeah. You can use your blocks if it's easier, right? You can put your hands on the blocks, absolutely. Yeah. Long breath. Good. And then moving towards that standing split. So walking your fingertips out. Inhale, coming up on one leg. Strengthen that hip, that hamstring. Take the right leg up. And if you did any handstand kicks on the other side, spreading the fingers, remembering the heel of the hand is your accelerator if you're kicking up. And then immediately go to your fingertips to help a little bit of that break if you get a good kick up. Right? And you can just kind of practice that. Good. Nice. If you've got your standing split, we'll take one more breath. And exhale, take the feet down, separate them right there. Take your hands underneath your feet. Parahastasana, get your other fingers, that would be your toes. Your feet fingers up to the wrists. Yeah, feet fingers. Phalanges up into your wrists, yeah. And then push down into those heel of the hands, into the palms. Bend the elbows out to the side and pull away from the feet as the feet push down to stretch your wrist out again. Yeah. Good, nice. So you continue that sense of circular breath and movement. Another breath. Inhale, lift the chin, stretch the arms, take the feet out, that would be the hands. The toes, feet, fingers, phalanges, hands on the hips. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. So step back a little bit so you're sort of halfway on your mat. Let's stand on the right foot and take the left foot up. So we're preparing for Ekapada Galavasana, the flying crow. We did a regular crow. Not that your regular crow wasn't flying. It was quite beautiful and flying in nature. We'll come to what's nicknamed as flying crow. And you're going to bend your standing knee for a moment. Yeah, good. There you go. Just let that knee drop open. So the foot comes up just above the knee. Yes, right there. And then see if you can let the balance come here and drop the knee out to the side. And then start to bend so that the right knee becomes more of a chair pose leg. And the left knee falls out to the side. Yeah, so the ankle is just above the knee. Good, and then take a breath right there. Take a breath right there. Now, if you're here and you can go lower, take your palms to the ground. If you can get your shin even here, if you get your knee and your foot on an even line, then take your knee up to your armpit. And take your right foot and wrap it around your right upper arm. So you get monkey toes and take a grip, really grip above the elbow. If you've got the grip above the elbow, lean forward. Use your fingertips, remember, as brakes. Push the fingertips down and make the shape of the hollow body to try and get your leg off the ground, to get that right leg off the earth. There you go. Good. Otherwise, you're just folding for another breath. That's it. Navel in. Push those fingertips down. Good. And let's all come up the way that we came, right? So eventually, right, and some of you can do it, that right leg will come out and behind you. Flying crow. Caw, caw, caw. Or floppy crow. Yeah. Or eating too many breadcrumbs crow. Okay, so let's bring the left leg up. And let the right ankle come just above the knee. Put a little bend in the standing leg, just a little. This will help get a little heaviness on that right side. Yeah. So right. And then start to bend. You got it. Beautiful. Right. So you can feel if that shin feels in a nice straight line, perpendicular to the floor, the front of the room, right there. Yes. Then you can get your arms past it and your armpits sort of near it, and take your hands to the ground. If you've got your hands to the ground, get your right knee right up into the armpit. But then the toes have to get all the way up into the left armpit, and then yes. Flex the toes around the arm. Grip it. That will help. Push forward. There you go. Make the hollow body shape. Yes, Tamina. There it is. Yay. Yay. Nice. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Come all the way up slowly. Well done. Good job. Okay. Let's come take the mats to the wall. Take the mats to the wall. Bring your, bring a belt, bring a block. Actually, and let's do this as well. Let's bring a bolster. Let's just get all the props out. Bring a bolster as well. Block, strap, bolster. You'll be okay there, I think, yeah. Yeah. You're going to have to find another... Yeah, so just make sure you're not at the window. You need a full bit of wall space. Yeah. So you're going to put the bolster up against the wall for handstand practice. And you're going to use this to place your head in when you get up. And you're going to use your head as a third point of balance to help you get in a straight line. Sometimes we get really close. So it's like this.
Oh, that
So
way.
yeah, so the bolster goes long ways up the wall. Yeah, you lean it against the wall, it goes long ways up the wall. Good. And then you're going to take your hands down. Would you mind showing, Carla? You're going to take your hands down alongside the bolster. You're going to drop your head a little bit, just a little, to come up, just slightly. And then you're going to take it up to the wall. Good. And then she's going to press her head. No, actually, and then you're going to look up a little bit. So you're going to take your gaze towards your hands. Yes. There you go. You see, she's going to press the top of her head then in the bolster. And then that will help to start to find, because then she can get a little bit more of a straight line. Okay. So she came off too quickly. Navel in. Yes. Push the back of the head. Go slowly, go slowly. Use your palms as an accelerator and your fingertips as a brake, right? Thank you. Thank you. And she can balance, so she's just excited. She just got excited. Yeah, so you have to get close. You have to get close.
Handstand, I can get my feet over my head. With handstand, I
Let's see. Just be careful of the wall, of the window. Yeah, look up a little. No, other way. Yep, walk up. Now you got to get your hips higher. Hips up, hips up. Now think about hips to the wall, not legs. Make sure hips up, hips up, hips up. Good. Then see a kick. Good. Straight leg. That leg has to be straight. Good. And I want you at a better piece of wall, because if you go awry, you're going into the window. Can you move over there? Yeah. And I don't know if you've got enough. We'll see. You gotta have a good piece of wall. I just, this is dangerous. Yeah. Good. Okay, she's got it. All right. Does it make sense? Is it making sense? Get closer. Get closer. Get your hands closer to the wall. Yes. Okay. And kick up. Take your inner thigh. Take your inner thigh up. Think about hips up. Yes. If you have a big ponytail, it might push you off the bolster. Hug up the navel. Maybe one leg at a time, Sol. Maybe one leg at a time. Straight legs, though. You got it. When you kick up for handstand, so that's a bent knee right now. I want to see a straight leg. We just practiced all that straight leg stuff. Good. And again, that's a bent leg. Show me a straight leg. Show me a straight leg. No, that's not a straight leg. This is a straight leg. That's a straight leg. Now keep it straight. Don't let it bend as you kick it up. Right? So you got to, yes, that's it. That's the swing. And don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing. Yes. You got to have that straight leg swing and be able to push your arms, yes, down. Good. I'm having wrist problems. Oh, I'm sorry. So is the rest of the Western world. I know. Which is why we're doing our wrist work. Yeah. Good, Mary. Okay. Good. Go slowly when you're up. Go slowly. Push the back of your head into the bolster. Aha. Good. Now, this part has to be hollow, right? Because this is, but I want to get this down a little bit more, and then firm your buttock. So get a firm, yes. Hollow the body, firm the buttock. Take those legs together, squeeze them together. Now use your finger, yes. Use the back of the head. Nice job. Yes. Well done. I know. It's a little different. Okay, good. This was great. Now you got to get your hips up. Now you got to get your hips to the wall. Those of you that are resting, beautiful, rest. As we're going to go to Pinchamayurasana. And rest. Good, straight leg. Did you get up? Okay. Yeah, yeah, and the hips, right? When you're coming to handstand, those of you that are learning to come up, you have to think about your hips getting to the wall, not your foot, right? Laying the hip up on the wall. And that will create a deeper sense of, well, if I have to get the hip to the wall, then I can't have my abdominal organs heavy and forward, right? Because I'll never get that hip up. So once you're able to get the straight leg, then you go, okay, so it's hip to the wall. I got to get the hip up higher, right? And see if I can draw my tailbone up rather than, the foot. So if you want to try that one more time, great. If you're done with that, let's go to Pinchamayurasana. So you got a belt in case the elbows come wide apart. So you can belt just above the elbows. You've got the block, to put the block on the floor right at the baseboard, and that will keep the hands from scooching towards each other. So as you lay the palms on the floor, the hands should be shoulder distance apart. The elbows should be armpit distance apart. Or both shoulder distance apart, right? Yes. And again, this is okay. So stay there for a minute. Yeah. Okay, so there's a little, this happens. And I want you to, we want to contain more here. Yes, and just stretch all the way up. Better. Good. Bring your forearms down. Pinchamayurasana. Palms flat. Tabby. Listen. Block to the wall. Get your belt just above your elbow so that the elbows do not move wider than your armpits. Yeah. That's it. Good. As you walk up, look up to the block. As you walk up, tell him to leave you alone. To press down through your forearms. Good, look up, my love. That's it, walk up a little more. Walk your hips up, there you go. Keep looking up to the block. Yes, then you won't hit your head on it. Good, lift your head, Tamina. Look up, good, walk up a little more. Oh, it's all in that navel. Shoulder blades in, shoulder blades to the rib cage. What? Oh, are you looking at me? Okay. Yes. Okay, Rachel, lift your head off the ground, though. Is the head on the ground? Push down, lift the head up. Head's off the ground. What's it going on? Start again. Yeah. So we may have to make space in those armpits, which is why we do all that stretchy work before. Good. Okay, look up to the block. Okay. Yeah, don't drop that head. Lift the shoulders away from the earth. Come up again. One more. One more. Yeah, straight leg. You know, if this is not something that you do often, it's gonna, you might not get up. You may not get up. You might just have to take the shape for the armpits and the side body and just find that. Yeah. Yeah, and it will come next time. That's it. So lift out of those armpits. Push down. Get your armpits further away from the floor. Don't balance yet. You're not ready to balance. You're not ready to balance yet. Don't run before you can walk. That'll hurt you. It's not a good sign when I can't tell if somebody's laughing or crying. Oh, I hope you're laughing. Your mirth is ringing. Okay, child's pose. Child's pose, child's pose. Let's rest, yogis. Well done. Nice work. They're very, they're very effortful poses, the handstand and the Pinchamayurasana. It does take some focus to stay in there. Let's find a way to rest now. But they should, when practiced regularly, bring a sense of lightness and playfulness. That doesn't mean that every time you go in, you were able to balance or stick it, or it's just approaching some of the natural heaviness that we all accumulate through the day or the week, and reversing it. Yeah. Nice. Okay. And let's come and lay on the back. Bend the knees. So you can take the top of the head closest to the wall. Okay, take your feet to the ground and just do some pelvic tilts, backwards and forwards. Just tilt the pelvis forward, tilt the pelvis back, a little anterior, posterior tilt. Give yourself an opportunity to release any tension that you may have trapped in there through your effort. And then from there, you come to a neutral pelvis. Make sure your feet are ready for bridge pose. Bring your heels, separate them hip distance apart. Bring your heels underneath your knees. And then take your tailbone up. Hollow out your navel again, so there's lightness in the hips right now. The handstands and the inversions really make us realize that when we do that scoop, that strong Uddiyana Bandha, the hips get easier to move. And the posterior tilt is what's needed in the Setu Bandha and the bridge pose. Yeah, tuck and roll the shoulders underneath. When you're ready, grab hold of your interlace to those fingers. One more breath. And release. Hips down. So two more, either exactly the same. Those of you that feel this is the best way to strengthen the back body, you'll take another one of these. Those of you that would like to come into Urdhva Dhanurasana, take the heel of the hand to where the baseboard is. Bring your elbows in and come up. Straighten the arms if you're Urdhva Dhanurasana. Yeah. Spread out through those fingers. Draw the elbows strongly in. Those of you who've got straight arms. So we're again stretching those armpits. Push into the fingers and the heel of the hand. The heel of the hand will help straighten the arms. This is why we have to have strong wrists here. Inhale. Chin in. When you're ready, exhale, come on down. Settle in. Take 2 big breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take the next inhale to prepare. Drop the Uddiyana Bandha. Firm the buttocks. Last one. Inhale, come on up. Good. Keep firming those buttocks. If you're doing a drop back, great. Firm, firm, firm. Keep going, keep going. Good. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah. If you're at that wall, you're going to keep the forearms away from the wall and take your chest closer. Forearms off, chest closer. Good. Inhale. And exhale, come down. Draw your knees in. Take your knees to the left, twist. Inhale, take your knees up. Take them to the other side. And now come up to center. Let's come up to sit. So you may have to stagger for Upavista Konasana here. As you come up, take the legs apart. Pick up your buttock flesh. Keep your knees and your toes facing the ceiling. Yeah. So Parshva Upavista Konasana. So to the side we go. So take your fingertips over alongside the right leg. Lift the chest. You might need a blanket. Exhale, rotate the rib cage towards that right side. Do that again. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Thank you. Walk forward, extend over the right leg now. Press the right thigh bone down strongly. Engage your left kneecap. Rotate the rib cage around, maybe walk forward a little bit more. Keep extending over that right leg. Go in little increments with the breath. You can grab hold of the foot when you're ready. Lift the chin. Walk yourself up. Tall spine, come to center. Exhale, other side. Take the fingertips alongside that left leg. Engage both thighs, both kneecaps, lift the chest. And exhale, rotate the rib cage around. Press down through both thighs. Inhale, lift the hip a little on the back side. Exhale, rotate the rib cage, and then start your lengthening forward and over the leg. Take small little releases forward. Keep both legs straight. Remember, when the legs are straight in yoga, they're really straight. We commit to that. Maybe grab hold of the foot. Inhale, lift the chest. Walk your fingertips up. Go through the center. So we'll use, instead of grabbing hold of the outer edges of the feet today, we're just going to walk the hands forward. And again, in nice, slow, incremental movements, reinvigorating the legs each breath that you go forward. So you press down and reach the arms further forward. And press down and reach the arms further forward. Press the thighs down and extend from the hips. And by pressing your thighs down, that'll help. The firmer the thighs are, then the hips can actually move, rotate forward, take the anterior tilt. Good. So the back of the ankles should feel really pressed and spread out on the foot and on the floor. Good. Keep using your breath. Good. One more. Good. And then inhale, walk your hands up. Take them up. Use your hands at the back of the knees. So pick the back of the knees up, draw the legs towards each other, Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together. Bring your hips a little closer to your heels. And let's seal the feet together. Yeah. Seal the feet together, lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale, extend. Inhale. Exhale, extend forward. Inhale, spine long. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Keep a little movement, just a little movement. Keep extending little by little. Extend your chest forward. Take your hands, help your knees together. Straighten the legs out, Paschimottanasana. Take your hand and let's pick up that buttock flesh. Move the buttock flesh out. Rotate the inner thigh down. So the feet touch, press out through the big toe mounds. So the ankle is a pretty big, from the bottom of the calf all the way up through the heel, really is that ankle space. So reach it forward. Try and get it flat. Yeah, get it long on the earth. But the heels stay down. Then inhale, arms up. And exhale, reach forward. Either grab your belt or grab the outer edges of the feet. Draw the thigh bones strongly down into the floor. Extend from the back part of your buttock. So the top part of your buttock, lift. And then exhale, bring the elbows out to the side. And then extend long over the legs. Good. Good. Stay with it. This is a very introspective posture. Good. 2 more breaths. Lift the chin. Take your hands past your feet. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, arms down. Nice. Let's come Viparita Karani. Just come around. Take your legs up the wall for a moment. You've got a belt, so belt your ankles together. And then bring your feet up. Yes, you can use the bolster underneath your buttocks, absolutely. So that they're together, yeah. You want it to be comfortable, but... Yeah, and swing those legs up. Get your buttock close to the wall. You can be on a blanket or on a bolster as well. Good, and then relax your arms either. You can either just bring them beside you, on the floor, or cactus the arms a little above the head. Find a way where you can really let the shoulder heads drop and be heavy. And rest, and rest. And so if you feel like you could really finish resting here, then you can. Otherwise, take your belt off and come lay flat. What's going on here? Lay flat. Let's get you off flat. Yeah, that's Shavasana. Yeah. Deepen your breath. And take your knees in, take your belt off. Roll to your right side. Press up to sit. Take your palms to prayer. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you. Have a beautiful day. See you soon. Thank you for listening to Fear Not, a blend of yoga and wisdom for awakening to the magic of the moment where fear does not exist. With me, Claire Hartley. Find me at clairehartleyyoga.com or at my studio, risinglotusyoga.com. Follow me on Facebook, Claire Hartley Yoga, or Twitter at Claire Hart. Send me an email at claire@clairehartleyyoga.com and let me know what else you'd like to hear. Namaste. To receive your free copy of my booklet, Reboot Your Vitality, text the word Hartley to the number 22828 or go to my website and sign up.